You wake up every morning to fight the same demons that left you so tired the night before. And that, my love, is bravery. Have you watched someone park in an accessible parking spot, but they didn't use a wheelchair or other form of assistance to help them walk? Has someone shared with you about an illness or disability, but you couldn't see the symptoms? Did it leave you wondering if they have a disability at all? It is a common misconception that is rooted deep into society that in order to have a disability or to have an illness, it has to be visible. These beliefs lead to prejudice, disbelief, and isolation. Think about how many people you see who are clearly disabled during an average week. Statistically, for every person you've seen and determined as disabled, you've seen at least 4 more who are disabled but don't look it. 15% of the world's population lives with some form of disability that is invisible. 2 to 4% experience difficulties in functioning. Chronic pain, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, depression, anxiety, and blindness are just a few examples of the illnesses that silently make their victims suffer. New York Times bestselling author Jennifer L. Armentrout suffers from a rare disorder affecting her sight called Retinitis Pigmentosa. She was diagnosed with the disease in 2015. RP is a rare genetic disorder that involves the breakdown of cells in the retina, which is the light-sensitive tissue in the eye. It affects depth perception and over time creates severe tunnel vision and loss of peripheral vision. It is estimated that 1 in 4,000 will be affected by RP. In an interview with Wicked Wildflower, Jennifer talks about her diagnosis and the impact it had on her. During a routine checkup for eyeglasses, she allowed the doctor to do a special test that involved dilating her eyes. Instantly, the doctor knew something was wrong. From there, she was sent to a specialist where she was diagnosed with RP. RP slowly takes away simple pleasures like stargazing, meeting fans, not being able to recognize friends and family from the other side of the room, driving, writing, navigating in your own home, and so many other things that we so often take for granted. Jennifer recently released Storm and Fury, a novel about a character living with RP and the everyday struggles of the disease. In her acknowledgments page, she talks about why this book is so important to her and her hopes that this will create awareness about RP. She talks about her fears of living with the disease and the fact that she doesn't know when she will go completely blind. The most moving line in her book that has sparked inspiration and an overnight movement across the globe is, "Can you still see the stars at night?" It was such a moving scene within the book. Something so small and ordinary, like looking up at the stars at night, is something most take for granted, but people with the disease won't always be able to see them. Fighting the Storm is a campaign promoting awareness for all who suffer from RP and other invisible illnesses. Jennifer's character Trinity showed strength by not letting her illness define her, and she found ways to work around it, just like Jen does every day. We hope to light up the internet like stars in the night sky. We want Jennifer to know we are her extended family, all 5,000 members of J-Landers, and we want the world to know how incredible she is. We want to support her as she battles the storm, as well as those who also suffer from an invisible illness. You are valuable, you are unique, you are worth fighting for, and you are loved. You are a human being who deserves everything life has to offer. You are brave and courageous, and at times you must feel isolated and alone by the battles you fight, the illness you are facing. We are so sorry you have to deal with the stigma and challenges of your illness. From Fighting the Storm campaign and its incredible team of admins working around the clock to make this happen, we want you to know you are not alone. She made broken look beautiful and strong look invincible. She walked with the universe on her shoulders and made it look like a pair of wings.